lost without you. You're the starch in my collar, you're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you.
A long way from the lift.
Aye, it's only 4.5 miles, sir.
We came for the exercise.
Here, what room is it?
You've got the key.
Actually, it's 343.
Oh, yeah, the suite. Yeah, that's a nice room, that. It's one of the best in the place.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, it looks right across the sea and right down on the swimming pool. You can hear it up dive in if you want. If you don't mind breaking your neck, that is.
Listen, dear. Isn't that one of the most evocative sounds? Desert island discs.
Drives you balmy in the end.
Evidently.
343 down there, sir. Here we are.
Oh, a lovely little hallway.
Pardon me. And this, madam, is the sitting room.
Oh, very nice, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Very nice, isn't it? My husband will like this room. Exactly what we required. Isn't it, darling?
Yes.
And there's a very nice little bedroom through here, sir.
Oh, yes. Really, there's no need to... really, there's no need. We'll... Sorry. We'll manage now. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice of you. Very nice indeed. I hope you and Madam will have a very nice stay here.
Thank
you. Crikey, £0.50, wasn't it?
I know. I'm not very good at this, you know. I was all fingers and thumbs when he mentioned the bedroom.
Do you think they know?
Who cares?
I care. I don't want them to think of me as one of those ladies.
Oh, but that's just what you are. A loose woman.
Bernard.
Of course you're not, Jean. Don't be such a goose.
It is a bit naughty, though.
Well, it isn't. It really isn't. We are going to be man and wife after all.
Roll on September.
Roll on tonight.
Bernard? Is that a pipe in your trouser pocket?
Oh. I say. Oh! Oh, Jean.
Oh, you're surely not going to light up now, are you, Bernard?
What?
Think of what the doctor says, can't you?
Huh. Well, it is everything they say. Might as well pack it up anyway.
Well, I better unpack.
There's no hurry. Why are you always in such a hurry?
Well, we don't want our clothes to get creased, do we?
Why are you so argumentative, Jean?
Argumentative? Me?
Yeah, about the plastic clothes.
Ah, I only said we didn't want our clothes to get creased.
No, you see, you didn't. You said we don't want our clothes to get creased, do we? It's a bloody never-ending do we. The way they seem to make a perfectly ordinary, perfectly rational statement sound combative. God.
I hardly dare say anything nowadays, Bernard.
I don't know what's wrong. I just don't know. Let's hope these few days work, eh? I'm sorry, old girl.
Yeah, I believe this is the same room. The very same.
Is it? Huh. Well, that doesn't look half so grand somehow. Bit stale, don't you think?
Well, we've got used to better things. We used to think it was marvellous. I've never been to such a spiffing place.
Well, you see, whenever you go back somewhere, it's rather like looking through the wrong end of a telescope. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to come here again.
Oh, I don't know, Bernard. You can't go abroad, and we're only a few hours away from home here.
From the hospital, you mean?
No, Bernard, from home.
Well, food should be all right.
Still a 5-star rating here.
See, I might give us an appetite. Oh, I am sick to death of boiled fish. I'm going to put salt on my food. I'm going to use the salt cellar, do you hear?
The pool's still there.
What?
The swimming pool with the stone dolphin. It's still there.
Well, I shan't be going in, that's for sure. No. Too many old people make fools of themselves. Do they know how disgusting they look? All that stale flab and all those wrinkles. Yeah.
We can sit by the side in the sun now, can't we?
Why is it that almost everything you say nowadays is in the form of a question?
What do you mean?
Well, there you see.
Carol? Carol! Carol! Carol!
Oh, naughty girl.
What's going on?
The young men down by the pool. They threw this girl into the water and she pretended she could...
She pretended she couldn't what?
Nothing.
We have some tea.
Yes, if you like.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, do you want some tea or don't you want some tea?
Yes, if you like.
Haven't you got a mind of your own, Jean?
No, Bernard. I don't think I have.
You look like a little girl at her first grown-up party.
Do I, Bernard?
Have you got little lights in your eyes or what?
What do you mean? Tea for two?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, what lovely big macaroons. My husband loves macaroons.
They are nice, madam.
Yes, they are.
Will that be all then, sir?
Crumbs, yes, we should get as fat as lard. But there's a bigger band in the evening, isn't there?
A proper band. Yes, madam.
I should hope so, too. My husband and I like...
Of course there is, dear.
Shall I be mother?
Jean, I wish you wouldn't keep... Isn't it a bit silly the way you draw attention to the fact that we're not married?
Do I?
Well, yes, you do rather. Every time you say, my husband this or my husband that.
Don't you like me saying that, Bernard?
Of course I do, darling. It's just... I mean...
You think I'm gauche, don't you?
Don't be silly, Angel.
Oh, yes, you do. You think I'm immature.
Jean, darling, I never said anything of the sort.
Yes, you did, too. You said I was like a little girl at a grown-up's party.
I meant that you were so pretty.
Immature, that's obviously what you meant. You're ashamed of me. I can see you are.
Jean, don't, my love. People are looking.
That's half the trouble, Bernard. You care more about what other people are thinking than you do of me.
Control yourself, darling, please.
It's going to be you correcting me all the time when we're married. Perhaps we ought to think the whole thing over.
Oh, lovely dove. Please don't. Not here. Why don't you stop being so silly and pour out the tea?
Don't you talk to me like that. You're not my father. You don't own me. Not yet, you don't.
All right. All right. I'll pour the bloody tea.
You swore at me. You swore, Bernard.
For Christ's sake, Jean, what's the matter with you?
I didn't know you were like this. I had no idea you were such a bully.
And I had no idea you were such a ninny.
Oh!
I didn't mean it. Jean!
Well, Sir Daisy.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Hey, now. What's the matter, little lady?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Is the big bad wolf after you?
No. Excuse me. Aren't you?
Jack Butcher. You got me. That's me, little lady, the one and only.
Oh, I've always liked the way you sing, Mr. Butcher.
Well, I've always liked the way you look, Miss,
But you've never met me.
But I have. In my dreams, I have.
Gone to the dogs. The place has gone to the dogs.
Tea time.
Oh, dear. Where is everyone?
Looks more like a bloody geriatric ward.
There were some young people by the pool.
Right. Where should we sit?
Over there.
Oh, I do hope the cakes are not as old as the clientele.
Feeling better, are you, Bernard?
Well, I shall never feel much better, but I do sometimes enjoy a quiet chuckle. Nothing too excessive, mind.
Nothing I'd notice, you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jean. I really am very, very...
Oh, now, Bernard.
No, I've been an absolute pig, I know.
A bear with a sore head.
Ah, Oh, bloody hell.
Not very nice, is it?
Oh, very nice. It's totally disgusting.
Perhaps he swallowed the wrong way.
The wrong way?
Oh, Bernard, don't. Bernard, please, shh.
The wrong way.
Oh, Bernard. No, Bernard, don't. Please, Bernard, don't.
Is everything all right?
Bernard. Hadn't we better... yes. Get a doctor quickly.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Are you sure?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, the wrong...
Perhaps a nice hot pot of tea.
Yes, please, quickly.
Oh. 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 Things one has to do to get service in this place.
Yes, dear.
Oh, dear. What are you all staring at?
Don't, Bernard, dear. It doesn't matter.
What? Where's this tea, then? Where's this bloody tea, then?
It's coming.
Is it? Is it coming? Where? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Making me so unhappy. Trying to please.
Leave me alone, Jean.
But Bernard...
Nag. Oh.
You got a pain. Do you want to go back to the room?
There aren't any gnats in here, are there? Little flies? Are there any little flies?
No.
They used to have a little string band in here that played at tea time, didn't they? Or was that somewhere else?
No, it was here.
I wonder if any of them are still alive.
I shouldn't think so. They were older, much older. Especially the one that played the violin.
I don't remember.
I can see her now, as though it was yesterday.
This is the trouble.
What?
Everything's as if it was yesterday. Did I make a spectacle of myself just now?
Well, no, but...
No, did I?
It doesn't matter, dear.
Christ! How humiliating.
It doesn't matter.
There was an old woman near where we lived when I was a little boy. Now, isn't that funny? Why should I have thought of her?
Oh, here's our tea coming now.
She had a moustache. Yes,
Here we are, then.
This is not a geriatric ward, you know.
Sorry.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Here we are, then. Tea for the old folk.
I hope you enjoy it.
That's so kind of you, thank you.
Well, I mean to say.
You're making my life a misery.
Oh, shut up.
Don't spoil it all. Don't spoil everything.
Ghastly cakes. Poor things look utterly exhausted. They look as if they'd been up all night. Yes, a donut do very nicely, thank you. Oh. Puss, 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 puss.
What?
Old Mrs. T. That was her name. She had this old tomcat.
What about her?
She had a moustache.
You said that.
And so have you.
You're not going to spoil my holiday, Bernard. I'm not going to let you, so there.
Ha! Poor old sod.
I won't take any notice. I won't.
What?
You can call me all the names you like.
No, Jean, old Mrs. Teague. I'm talking about old Mrs. Teague.
Oh.
That's what's wrong with us, Jean. You never listen to me.
I'm sorry.
You're not interested in the things I have to say. I don't know whether you're there half the time or not, Jean.
Drink your tea. It's getting cold. There's nothing worse than cold tea.
You're the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. You're the scotch in my collar. You're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You've heard each known way. This way is my own way. You're the sail of my love boat. You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you.
Oh, it's ended.
It'll never end, my darling. Not for us.
You really do forgive me then?
There's nothing to forgive, Jean. It was my fault.
No, I shouldn't have left you like that. All alone with the cream cakes.
I could hardly bear to swallow. It was like chewing glue.
We'll never do that to each other again, will we, Bernard?
Never, ever, my angel.
Let's promise.
Yes. I promise.
And me too. I promise.
hit it. It'll go away then.
Bernard! Bernard!
What is it?
Just was! Get it off!
Don't move. Keep still. It's on your shoulder. That's the way. Drown the nasty little bugger. Are you all right, darling?
I can't stand bees and wasps and things, Bernard. I never could.
Well, it's best not to hit out at them. They only sting when they're attacked. That's what I told her.
I do make a fuss, don't I?
Well, I don't blame you, neither. Jean, shall we,
Is it the broadcast tonight, Mr. Butcher?
Mr. Butcher? Mr. Butcher?
What's all this? Has my hair suddenly gone grey, little lady?
My wife was simply being polite, Mr. Butcher.
Oh, Bernard, don't sound so pompous.
I wasn't aware that I was, darling.
I've never met anyone who sang on the wireless, Mr. Butcher.
Mr. Butcher? Mr. Butcher? Jean, shall we get dressed now?
What's the matter, Bernard?
Come on, let's go back to our room.
Are you angry or something?
Of course not.
I can't help it about wasps. It's always been the same.
It's not the wasps, my love, it's the wolves.
You are silly.
What a strange sound.
It's the little wooden things at the end of the...
Oh, I know what it is. It's just...
What is it, Bernard?
I don't know. The strangest feeling.
What sort of feeling? What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. It's just... I'm being silly, but a sort of premonition.
Was it what? What of?
You love me, don't you?
Of course I do.
And I love you.
Bernard, what's the matter?
Does it make you think there's something wrong with me when I say I love you?
Don't be silly. There'd be something wrong with me if you didn't.
Darling,
Yes?
shall we hang the notice on the door?
What notice is that, Bernard?
Do not disturb. Here. Do not disturb.
Oh, you are greedy.
Shall I?
Yes, please, Mr. Wilshire.
Oh, Mr. Wilshire. Mr. Wilshire. He doesn't, appeal to you, does he? That Jew boy?
Is he Jewish?
Well, they all are, aren't they? Singers and band leaders and all that lot. He doesn't, though, does he?
Of course not, silly.
Jane.
Jean, ducky.
Jean Ducky. This will make a nice change. Tarzan, take you to his den in tree, where he saw you. Much fooling. Tarzan, like girl in swim through.
Hello. Yes, it's me. I mean, it is I. Yes. Yes? Uncle Geoffrey. What? What? Oh my God. Dear God. No, Yes, Uncle Jeff, of course, I'll come straight away. Is Mother all right? Yes. No, I'll look up the trains and come straight away. Yes. Thank you for finding me, Uncle. Thank you very much.
Bernard?
Jean. It's my father. He's been killed.
I think it's my place to be with you. Can't you see that?
How many times must I tell you that you were not supposed to be on holiday with me?
Yes, Bernard, but in the circumstances.
Especially in the circumstances. How do you think my poor mother would feel?
Doesn't she like me, Bernard?
She does.
But she doesn't think I'm good enough for you.
Jean, will you stop talking like this? You've got a bug.
Just because I didn't get my school cert.
Jean, you are being very, very stupid.
I know that's what you think about me. I know you think I haven't got any brains.
Listen, my love. How would you be supposed to know about Father's accident?
That's not
Look, you're supposed to be camping in the Lake District with Gillian and a horsey bloody girl guide nowhere near a telephone.
I just thought I ought to be with you at a time like this.
Mother doesn't want any more shocks, does she? And I don't want her to think that you're that kind of...
But I'm not that kind of girl, Bernard.
I didn't
Oh,
mean...
yes, you did. You think I'm fast, don't you?
I think I'd better get on the train.
I should never have agreed to come with you. I won't even be able to marry in white, will I?
I wish to God you'd shut up. I really do. Can't you think of what I'm going through?
I should have stayed at first. My mother said so. No man respects a woman who lets him get what he wants. All the girls said so.
You wanted to come, didn't you?
Only because you kept on about it.
Stop crying. Control yourself.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I'll have to get on the train.
Will you come back? Do I have to stay?
Stay until Tuesday. Look, I'll see what's what with the funeral. If I can come back for the last couple of days, I will. You've got enough money. I'll phone every day.
You won't. I know you won't.
Not if you're like this, I won't.
You do love me, don't you? You still love me.
Of course I do, silly. I'll ring you every day. I'll ring every hour.
Do you forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Silly.
Oh, Ben.
Jean, be good.
It isn't very warm, is it? The time of year.
I've got a pain.
Oh, dear.
My chest.
Is it bad?
No, it's indigestion, I think. It's the food, isn't it? I mean, it's the bloody awful grub.
Do you want to go back?
Oh. Where to?
To our room. I don't see any point sitting here. It's not very comfortable.
No. Oh, I like looking at the sea.
Come along then, folk. Room for a few more. Few more places.
We can pretend that we're waiting for a boat. Just sitting, waiting. Waiting for the
Few
boat.
more places for the next trip. Come aboard the Saudi Anne and speed around the harbour. Few more now.
We could even go on the boat if you like.
You don't know what sort of boat I mean.
What sort of boat, Bernard?
The one we're waiting for.
But we're not.
Oh, dear. I don't know why we bother to talk to each other. I simply don't understand why we don't sit in silence. You never understand what I'm talking about. Your head is full of cotton wool, Jean.
Don't talk to me, then.
We are waiting for a boat. We are. Yes, dear Vidhobo.
All right, dear. If you say so. A trip in the boat would be very nice.
Yes, I think it would be very nice indeed. Except that I shall go on board long before you do. I'm not very kind, I know. But I shall still want you to wave from the shore.
You mean that sort of boat?
Congratulations. It really is like watching the penny drop into one of those rusty old weighing machines.
Why are you so nasty? What have I done?
Mother?
Good morning, Bernard.
I've bought you a cup of tea.
That's very kind of you.
I took it to your room. I didn't know where you... I could see your bed. Edmund's left it.
You shouldn't go into my bedroom, Bernard.
No. Have you been sitting here all night?
Yes, I have.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I didn't wish for company.
No. Aren't you going to drink your tea? I'm only trying to see that you get a proper rest. Why don't you drink your tea? It's getting cold.
There are worse things in life than cold tea.
Shall I open the curtains?
No.
All right, but, shouldn't you have some more light in here?
No. No, thank you. Go and look. Go and look at your father's face. Oh, it's quite unmarked. And very peaceful.
I'd rather not.
Oh, rather not. Now, why is that? Why would you rather not?
I'd rather remember him as he... when he was alive.
Sit down, Bernard.
What?
Sit yourself down.
I can't help it. I don't like it. I just don't. I can't bear to be in here like this in the dark with a coffin, and it's morbid. I think it's morbid.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Did you love your father, Bernard?
He was a very gentle man and sensitive.
But did you love him?
Of course I did. Really, Mother, the way you put things.
He was a nice man, your father.
Yes, he was.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
And weak.
Oh, Mother, I don't think this is...
What's that? I can't hear you.
I don't think you can hear many people, Mother. You don't hear them because you don't listen to them.
Most people haven't got anything worth saying.
That's exactly what you thought about Father.
Why do you think I've sat here all night? Why do you think I've kept vigil?
Because you were...
Because in thinking about your father and his life, I was thinking about you, Bernard, and your life.
In what way? I mean, yes, thank you.
I also wanted to pay penance.
Sorry?
There are special times in one's life, in everyone's life, when one has a positive moral obligation to take stock of oneself and one's direction.
Yes, Mother. Absolutely.
Or relatively.
What?
You said absolutely. I said relatively.
Oh. Yes.
Sometimes your boldness really bowls me over.
Look here, Mother, this is neither the time nor the place.
How was the seaside?
Not too bad, actually. Quite nice, really.
Strange place to go on one's own, though, isn't it?
I don't know. No. Not really. Plenty of things to do.
Like fornicating, do you mean?
Mother.
I'm very disappointed in you, Bernard.
You always have been, and you were always disappointed in Father, too. Don't sit here with his coffin telling me...
Sit down, please, Bernard. I haven't finished.
No, but he has!
Sit down, Bernard. I want you to sit down.
No!
Don't upset yourself, my dear. Please, do as I ask. Please sit down, Bernard.
Yes, Mother. I'm sorry.
You've always been a good boy to me. You've always understood me.
Yes, Mother.
That girl will not do, Bernard. She simply will not do.
Why do you say that? Why?
Oh, she's a pretty little thing. No one can deny.
She's beautiful.
You're so malleable, so easily persuaded. So very much like your poor father.
I love her. And I'm going to marry her.
Did she persuade you to take this holiday together, Bernard?
We had separate rooms.
Oh, I'm very sorry to say that that is not true. Your uncle was first told that Mr. and Mrs. Wilshire were not in their room.
Mother, I'm 23 years old and this is 1934.
Go and look at your father.
What?
Go and look into his face, Bernard.
I'd really rather not.
It's the face of a man at peace, Bernard.
I hope so.
At peace.
Yes, Mother.
Is it your intention to disturb his spirit?
What did you say?
Are you going to marry a little flibberty-gibbet from the post office and turn your back on your own inheritance?
I don't want to offend you. That's the last thing in the world I want. But I do have my own life to make in the way I think best. I'm not very brave, Mother, and I'm not very clever. But I shall miss Father's money much, much less than I shall miss him.
Come along now, folks. Just room for a few more.
It isn't very warm. Can't we go back now?
What?
I'm cold. I feel cold.
Yes, so do I.
Good evening, miss.
somewhere the sun is shining. So honey, don't you cry. We'll find a silver lining. The clouds will soon roll by. I hear a robin singing, up on the treetop high. To you and me he's singing, the clouds will soon roll by. Each little tear of sorrow only brings you closer to me. Just wait until tomorrow, what a happy day that will be. Down on the lane. Only brings you closer to me. Just wait until tomorrow. What a happy day that will be. Down Lovin' Lane together, we'll wander you and I. Goodbye to stormy weather. Clouds will soon roll by.
I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sure I shall.
I hope it's better than the main course, that's all I can say.
My husband suffers from dyspepsia. Indigestion.
Oh, dear. Such a pity.
Yes, I can see how concerned you are. It breaks your warm Italian heart, doesn't it?
Sir?
No, come on, get up with it.
I hope you enjoy it, sir.
Oh, molti grazie.
Thank you. Yesterday.
What?
They're playing yesterday.
What?
The band are playing yesterday.
Oh. staring at me like that for?
A cat may look at a king.
The astonishing originality of your remarks sometimes takes my breath away.
I wish they would.
Wish they would what?
Take your breath away.
Literally, do you mean? Kill me, do you mean?
Of course not, dear.
Forasmuch as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy to take unto himself the soul of our dear brother here departed, we therefore commit his body to the ground. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who shall change our vile body, that it may be like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty working whereby he is able to subdue all things to himself. I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, from henceforth blessed are the dead.
Without love, life is milk without the cream, and gone is everything you're dreaming of. Without love, life's a match that doesn't strike, and blues begin to fit you like a glove. Without love, there's something missing. Ask our friend the dove. Without love,
Dear brother, here
life's a song
departed.
without the tune.
We therefore commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You heard each known way. This way is my own way. You're the sailor, my love boat. You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you.
All on your own, little lady?
Yes.
Do you like the song?
Yes, it was very nice.
Do you want a drink?
No, I better not. Thank you.
Do you mind if I park myself?
Seems you already have.
But do you mind? A pretty girl like you shouldn't be all on her lonesome.
My husband was called away. On business.
And what business is that?
If I may stick my hooter in, honk, honk, honk.
The retail business.
Corner shop.
No. Wilshire stores, as a matter of fact.
In that case, you can buy me a drink.
Do you want one?
No, no. I was just pulling your leg, Mrs. Wilshire.
Yes.
I came over to talk to you because you look kind of sad.
I shouldn't have come, really.
What, missed the vocal refrain?
It was a mistake.
Well, we all make those. Usual, please, Peter. And for the lady?
No, thank you.
Turn up the heat, starting to strut, wiggle the wobble, warm up the heart, oh ho ho, it's 30 below. If you are good, my little radiator, it's understood you'll get a gumdrop later. Turn on the heat, pour in the oil, starting to bubble, come to the boil. You put the burner, pop out, turn up the heat. You tell your uncle all about it.
No, I can't.
The trouble shared is a trouble halved. That's what I've always found. You believe me?
Please let go of my hand.
No.
Please.
What is it, dear? Out of breath?
No. It's that noise.
What noise? Oh, you mean the wooden handles on the window frames?
It makes me feel, it makes me feel...
What does it make you feel?
That I've been here before.
You have been here before.
No. It's like a taste. At the back of your throat of something just out of reach, something, never mind.
Oh, then let's wait here in the corridor. I want to go to the bathroom.
Right. I feel like a brandy.
You can ring room service.
It'd be nice to get drunk again, wouldn't it? Well and truly pickled. You can have your little pea and I shall have a large brandy.
Better not.
Why better not? God almighty, I don't stop you having your little pea. Why shouldn't I have my brandy?
Do as you please, dear.
Oh, well, I shall. I bloody well shall. You well shall.
I'm really squishy.
Not so loud, Angel. That's a good little girl.
That's what I am.
Where's the key?
What?
The key. The key to your room. Where is it, Angel? In your bag? Come on. You've got to open the door, darling, haven't you?
Bad boy.
You can't walk straight through the bleeding door now, can you, baby?
You're not coming in. You mustn't come in.
Of course not.
I know that, don't I?
That's all right, then. That's all fine, then.
Daisy.
Oh, I feel all funny.
Yeah. Don't pass out on me now, will you?
Don't be silly.
My, you are in a state, ain't you, honey?
Oh, God, I want...
Huh?
I want to...
Listen, you better lie down before you fall down. Where's the bedroom? Yeah, come on, darling. Rest your tootsies. Now, here's a good girl. That a girl. Steady. Oops. Nice. You are the salt.
Could you be true now, could you? Would you want someone new? Don't let me think I own you, and make me wish I'd never known you. You wouldn't fool me, would you? 'Cause I'm not fooling you.
I used to see her in the garden nearly every morning in the school holidays.
What?
Terribly overgrown. Grass up to your knees, brambles.
What are you talking about?
The old woman.
What old woman?
The old woman with the cat.
What cat?
Oh, gee. You're no sort of companion, are you? You never listen to what I say.
You haven't been talking about anybody, Bernard. I can't read your mind, can I?
I used to think she was hideously old when I was a little boy.
Well, we do, don't we, when we're children?
It shouldn't be allowed.
It's only natural. Children have such funny little ways.
Oh, that noise, I mean, that damn radio.
Oh, yes.
There's no consideration for other people whatsoever.
Well, don't listen to it.
Well, you've got to listen to it. You've got to switch your ears off. Bloody noise. Hey! Hey, you there! Hey, you there! You!
Oh, don't. Please, please don't, Bernard. Why don't we move further up? There are a lot of chairs over there.
Now, listen. Why should we move? Why should we be driven away?
Oh, don't. Don't make a scene, please.
No. Why should we have to move?
I think I'd like to go back to the hotel.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey!
Especially if you're going to make a scene.
Hey, you, Yobbo! You! Yobbo, switch that off! Sophie's loud, spoiling everybody's holiday. Switch that off, you bugger!
I'm going. I'm not staying here.
Sit down.
No, I'm going.
No, please, don't do that.
Embarrass me. Yes, you let yourself down. You make a spectacle of yourself.
Oh. We've had a nice holiday, haven't we?
Yes.
Well, you've enjoyed yourself, haven't you? Well then. Come on, sit down.
No, I'm going back to the hotel. I'd like a cup of tea anyway.
Oh.
What is it?
My leg hurts.
Does it? Really?
I don't want to walk for a bit. I don't think I can anyway. Oh, that's a shocking pain. It's like pins and needles, only worse.
Better get into one of your states.
Yeah. Oh, yes, all right.
Promise.
I don't want to be unreasonable. Oh.
We'll stay for a little bit. But no more shouting.
I promise. Oh. Oh.
Hello? Bernard?
Please, darling, don't cry so hard. I'm all right.
Oh, Bernard, why did you leave me here?
Jean, why are you so upset? Jean, listen. I've been awake all night. I've been awake, yes, all night, thinking about things. About what sort of person I am, about what I really want, about you. Oh, most of all about you, Jean. Jean, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
I'm not going to wait until September. I saw the vicar yesterday after the funeral. Jean, listen to me, my only darling. I asked him about publishing the banns. Yes. I want us to marry as soon as we can. Oh, Jean, come on, don't cry so, my poor darling. Look, I know I've been weak, and I know that I've let... But I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. We won't be as well off as we thought.
Oh, Bernard. I love you.
Jean, listen to everything I have to say.
I am listening.
You're absolutely right about Mother. She doesn't approve. But it's my life, and I'm not going to let her live it for me in the same way that she did for Father. I know that if I have to spend the rest of my days without you by my side, then life for me will have no colour and no meaning and no... Darling, I love you. And I want you to be my wife. Jean. Cut off.
He and I every morning. Push, push, push. And this grisly old Tom would come running from whatever place it was in the jungle.
You can get very attached to a cat.
It was the only thing she would talk to. She was as mad as a hatter. Lived in absolute muddle and filth. I used to think she was a witch, as old as the hills.
How old was she?
Oh, I don't suppose she was a day older than I am now. Several mornings in a row she called, puss, 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 and that horrible old croak of hers. But the cat didn't come running. It had disappeared.
They are very independent.
Who are?
Cats. And old ladies.
Yeah, very much the same, too. Well, these two were anyway. An old witch and a mangy old tomcat.
What happened to it?
Yes, well, I saw her one morning. I shall never forget it as long as I live. She came out as far as the broken-down old wall looking for the cat. And then I saw her pick up this stiff, dead thing from the long grass. It was the cat. Must have been dead for days.
Oh, dear.
Then do you know what she did? She kissed it. And she hugged it. And she kissed it. On the mouth, mind you. On its stinging mouth. Crying, wailing all the time.
How horrible.
And she suddenly tossed it aside. She just threw it away. She stopped crying and kissing it, and she just threw it down in the grass like it was a sack of potatoes. And she went back into the house as if nothing whatsoever had happened. I don't know why it made such a profound impression on me. But by Christ, it did.
Strange, isn't it? The things that stick in your mind. You know, I was trying to remember my father's voice the other day. Not his face, but his voice. And, you know, I couldn't.
Sort of Midlands wine.
He didn't like you much either.
Good night, Jean.
Good afternoon.
What do you want?
See how you are? None the worse for wear, I sincerely hope.
I think you've got an incredible cheek.
Oh, come on now. I looked after you, didn't I?
If you ever say anything about it to anybody, I'll...
And what sort of bloke do you think I am?
Oh, I know what sort of bloke you are, all right. I just don't want you to talk about me to any of your cronies. Not ever.
Don't worry, I won't.
Are you sure? Quite sure.
Of course I won't. Scout's honor.
I'll find a porter.
It was nice, though, wasn't it?
please go away?
Well, you didn't need much encouragement, did you?
I don't wish to talk about it.
No. No harm in thinking about it, though, is there?
Here's my husband. Go away, quickly.
Yeah, you won't tell him, will you?
Not on your life.
Well, toodaloo, then.
Quickly.
Thanks for the memory.
Jean!
Bernard.
Ballroom, a proper band. Quite like old times, won't it be?
I don't expect so. I don't like it.
What?
That noise. I don't like it. It's like someone tapping on the lid of your coffin. That's what it's like. That's what it is. That's what it is, all right. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Like old times.
Don't keep saying that.
Oh, why are you always so frumpy? Get used to it.
No, never.
Ice cream. It's a vision.
Not in a million years.
Where are you going?
Want to take you to the movies. Bring it, movies. Want to take you to the movies. I wanna go to the movies. Want to take you to the movies. Bring it, movies.
You've always been a good boy to me. You've always understood me.
What is it, Bernard? What are you looking at?
Her light.
What light? What are you talking about? What light?
That light.
Sit down, Bernard. Don't let it upset you, dear. Bernard, sit down. Please, do as I ask. Bernard, sit down.
Please do as I ask. Please sit down, Bernard.
What did you say?
Bernard, what is it? Bernard!
It's a wasp.
What? What? Where?
On your shoulder, dear.
Oh,
Hold still.
this is a...
Hold still, Julie. Hold still, dear. Hold still. Hold.
One, two, three, four.
Sugar does for tea, that's what you do for me. You're the cream in my coffee, you're the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity, I'll be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar, you're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You heard each known way, this way is my own way. You're You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you.